In Mthatha, in the Eastern Cape, the afternoon call to prayer draws Muslims together to reflect on their faith, to leave worldly matters behind. But these are troubled times, and this community is living in terror.
Hello, talk, which one must you phone here?
Shop owners held hostage, tortured, begging for their lives.
Hey, talk. Farouk, what? Talk that thing you talk first.
Please.
Today is your last day.
The thought of being kidnapped or having a loved one taken is terrifying. One would do or pay anything to guarantee a safe return. Now, an alarming trend is emerging in the Eastern Cape where foreign national businessmen are being kidnapped and held for large sums of ransom.
What is for the victims a terrifying ordeal is for the criminal syndicates behind the kidnappings a low-risk, high-reward crime. They target people they consider wealthy or those operating cash businesses in places like Mthatha and 𝗃𝗏𝗶𝘀.
Say to your wife last word. Where is your money?
Where are you hiding?
We are killing you now.
My money? Yes. My money I don't have. Boss, I told you.
For Pakistani nationals we'll call Muhammad and Mehdi to protect their identity, South Africa offered a fresh start. They were educated and willing to work.
No, we have a diploma. We have degrees to do this job.
After their families scraped together enough money for one-way tickets, the two men headed to Mthatha, where they found employment and a thriving Muslim community. But in March this year, their dreams of a new beginning in a welcoming country came crashing down.
There was two guys, they came to me, they asked me only, where's your gun?
But all Muhammad was carrying was the key to their shop.
And they take out a gun. After that they say, I will shoot you, don't lie. And after that he said to me, come with me inside.
Forcing their way into the store, the kidnappers turned their attention to Mehdi. But this was no ordinary robbery.
He slapped me on my face, but I'm nervous that I'm confused that what I can do.
The two men were abducted and taken to an unknown location. Blindfolded, terrified and confused, the beginning of what would be 5 days of torture.
Take us in a car. Then they say, take out your cloth and close your face. Yeah, then don't talk anything and don't go down like this.
It's a new and disturbing crime trend, with 16 kidnappings for ransom in the past 4 months alone. 𝗀𝗫𝗵𝗶𝘆 is the spokesperson for the Hawks in the Eastern Cape.
When you do a crime prevention, there will be a particular crime that will be evident in a particular area. It will target certain areas. After some time, it moves to another area. But now, here in this case, we've got a lot of business people, those Pakistan, Bangladesh, more accumulated in the former Transkei area.
A worried 𝗃𝗏𝗏𝗃 is from the Border Kai Business Chamber.
They will open a business and create jobs, not just for an individual, but for that individual and the household that they have to look after. There is this perceived or I should rather say a perceived misconception that if you are a foreign business owner, that you generally come into the country with bags and bags of money. They definitely do not have 10 million laying under a mattress for you to come and kidnap them.
First day he beat me too much. He's treated like an animal. And then after 2-3 hours he beat me. He said, now let's call your brother.
Brother, meaning Muhammad and Mehdi's compatriots in the Muslim community.
And what type of money was he asking from you?
He said, I need only money, I need in 15 million. The one guy said, I'm coming from Johannesburg only for these things.
So they thought that you had a lot of money?
Yeah. I said, I don't have money, I'm working here.
Were they beating you with things?
They're beating with the things like steel, like that broom. There are sticks, some also pipe for steel.
He didn't give me anything for the water and nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing. But he didn't treat like a brother. He treated like an animal.
Horrifyingly, the violence dished out to Mohammed and Mehdi appears a common MO in this crime, as this video of another Eastern Cape kidnapping shows. After hours of torture, the two men were given a choice: insist your people get the 15 million or pay with your lives.
He called my brother, I gave him the number, he called him, and he said, now I've got your guys, I need money, and then I can leave your guys.
Most of the time, they successfully release the victim without being paid money, if ever the negotiating police are involved. But at times, the families, because they are scared, they tend not to report to the police.
After 5 days of intense negotiations with the kidnappers, an amount was agreed upon.
He put me in the car, and he drove me, I think it's forest there, and he said, don't look up. If you look up, I'm gonna kill you same time.
Did you ever think that you would come out of there, that you were going to come out alive?
No, because all guys have a gun.
And sadly, freedom doesn't necessarily bring relief.
Talk, look at me.
Yes.
Look at me here.
Yes, boss.
Judging from this video of yet another kidnapping, the emotional scars will likely take longer to heal than the physical ones.
When I'm sleeping nighttime, when the dream is coming, I'm scared that time.
Like most crimes, kidnappings are carried out by well-organized syndicates and rank amateurs alike, the latter simply out for easy money.
Tell them what we did.
Tell me the good reason for not to kill you.
We showed this ransom demand video to forensic psychologist Dr. 𝗀𝗃𝗍𝗃.
I think the things that strike me is that it's very disorganized. Having someone in a terrified state of mind is very counterproductive to doing that. So this torture in between really doesn't serve a practical purpose. And for that purpose, we start to look at it as something that is more sadistic in nature. Was that particular individual present in the group or individuals getting some kind of personal psychological benefit, some kind of sadistic pleasure out of committing this type of act?
It's in small towns like this one that many businessmen feel let down by law enforcement, with many left believing that they've been left at the mercy of these ruthless criminals.
24 hours, everyone is in fear.
This Mthatha shop owner says they live in constant anxiety. Who, they wonder, will be next?
Last month, we had a meeting with the Hawks department in 𝗶𝗏𝗀. Even here, we are busy with them in the meetings, but this is just only table talk.
But the Hawks insist they're making inroads.
We have 9 arrests, as I have said, and the investigations are going on. This sketch of kidnapping, it has taken us by storm. It's a new crime, and it's going to be dealt with.
That's reassuring, but here our interview took an unexpected turn.
Foreign nationals are not confident that when they go report this, that their crimes or this crime will be taken seriously.
You see, the foreign nationals, I don't know, maybe it's my point of view, they are not vulnerable.
What do you mean?
Have you seen what was happening in Port Elizabeth, fighting the South African nationals? So I don't see them as people who are that vulnerable.
So foreign nationals, in your opinion, are not vulnerable?
They live in our villages. We call them my friends, you understand? Mm-hmm. So I don't see that vulnerability.
I think it's very telling when you say that you don't see them as being vulnerable. Anyone is vulnerable in South Africa. Everyone.
From the cases that we have, it's them against each other. As I have told you, that competition for for businesses
is that not still a crime though?
It's a crime.
Yes.
By them against them. I'm not xenophobic.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what I'm trying to say is that they are not that tight. Those people like afraid or scared.
I'll tell you, I've spoken to different people. The people we've spoken to are afraid. They're scared for their lives. Okay. They still need to work. People are getting kidnapped from work. And when they are released, they have no other option other than to earn money and go back to the same place where they were kidnapped. They are afraid. They're like you and me.
And with every day that passes without arrests, victims like Mohammed and Mehdi find refuge elsewhere.